Hi, I'm Prasad Calyam. I'm a professor in computer science at Mizzou, and I direct the Viman lab. And in this lab exhibit, we're going to talk about our exciting project on Mizzou Cyber Range. This is a project that's funded by National Security Agency, and we're building a cyber range. So what is a cyber range? You have been to a firing range sometimes. We've seen people in a firing range where they're practicing how to improve their rifle handling skills. Here in the Mizzou Cyber Range, the students come and train to be the future cyber warriors. So they train how to attack, how to defend in a very safe environment, and they become our future cyber warriors. And this project is in collaboration with my colleagues, Songjie Wang and Roshan. And the problem we're trying to solve is, we have this idea of using passwords to access our important data and applications. So we're accessing our bank records, health records, all of these important critical data using passwords. And they're a really bad mechanism. As you can see in this cartoon, if you lose your password, you have given away all the rights to your data, right? People can misuse and abuse your data. And it could be that there are other ways in which we reveal our information by using thumb drives, which we don't use much anymore, but there are many ways in which we are very vulnerable. So we need better security practices to be safe on the internet and keep all our data secure. And the other problem we have is that people say, yes, we can keep you safe, but each company that gives you a software product says, make updates to our software. And there are so many applications saying, update me, update me, update me. And we are also busy. We don't want to be stopped. And if you don't pay attention, like this cartoon is saying, a software update, if not fixed, could lead to hackers stealing your identity, draining your bank account, destroying your hardware. So we are really left with a situation that we need better security. We need more choices to defend against ourselves. So in this research, we're helping everybody who's online to be more safe, to use better security practices, and making a step forward to making our journey on the internet more safe. So I will now turn it over to my students who will give more details of the project and also show you a demonstration how well our Mizzou Cyber Range works.
In this project, we introduce Mizzou Cyber Range, a web-based educational platform for students to perform hands-on learning of cybersecurity concepts. Mizzou Cyber Range provides students with an isolated and a safe environment to practice cyber attack and defense skills. And this is why we call it Cyber Range. In this platform, we provide various learning modules or labs along with the detailed step-by-step instructions for students to easily follow, and use cloud platforms, for example, Google Cloud, to provide the machines and other resources for the learning labs. Following the learning, Mizzou Cyber Range performs an evaluation of learning outcome by asking students to fill out an assessment questionnaire, which will be automatically graded with feedbacks to students. Within the platform, students will have the flexibility to check all the available labs, read their relative information, and register for a lab to start learning based on the topic of interest in cybersecurity. During learning, we apply a three-stage learning method named Learn, Apply, and Create for students to gradually build their skill levels. Students will first learn the basic knowledge and skills from the lab and apply these knowledge and skills to launch and defend example attacks. And at the end, students are expected to be able to create new techniques to defend real-world cyber attacks. The learning labs in Mizzou Cyber Range are developed based on multiple research activities from the VMA lab. And by integrating research and teaching methods together, we believe that we can enhance the training of a future generation of cybersecurity professionals. This slide shows our initial study with a group of Mizzou Engineering students on DDoS attack. You can see from these two figures that before doing the Mizzou Cyber Range learning, the students were mostly at the level 0 and the level 1, which represent either zero knowledge or very basic knowledge of this cyber attack, while after this learning, 60% of students have moved up to level 3, which means they are now have expert level knowledge in this cyber attack.
Welcome to Mizzou Cyber Range web portal. This is a cybersecurity learning platform where you can get hands-on experience in cybersecurity. You can log in to access your homepage to see that there are different lab modules with different difficulty levels: beginner, intermediate, and expert. Beginner has one lab module, and similarly, intermediate has one. But the expert level consists of 2 different lab modules. You can click on one of them by going to view details to see the different difficulty level, the time it will take to complete, and you can also click on enroll to the course. The My Courses tab has all your enrolled courses, where you can unenroll from any course or click on them to access the materials. On Getting Started page, you'll see all the reference materials, and there are 3 different knowledge levels, as you can see on the right side. When you go to the practice lab, you will be provided with all the lab steps. The first one will create infrastructure. As you can see, there are 4 machines created on the Google Cloud Platform. After you follow all the steps and complete the lab, you can go to assessment section where you can answer different questions, which will give you your progress score. On the progress tab, you'll see results of all the modules that you've completed, and also be able to see your peers or friends' scores and your ranking amongst them. If you want to improve your learning and score, you can always re-enroll to a lab. This was a brief demonstration of Mizzou Cyber Range. Thank you.